Yo, man, what's up, baby?
Wait,
Hey, man, first of all, man, appreciate you, bro.
love, King.
Like, this
Big
means
shots
the
for that
world.
motherfucker.
Unfortunately, say less, just passed away or whatever.
Say so P, man.
Say
My
so,
brother,
Pete.
man.
I mean,
That Mafia,
mm-hmm.
TSF Memphis. Say so P.
Say so,
Raleigh's
Pete.
finest, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Sauce and peace to my brother, man. Say so P. I just witnessed my brother lose his life in front of my face down here in Memphis. And my brother had a wish list of things in Memphis that he wanted me to do with him
Yeah.
before his passing, before his demise, and I promised him that I would do these things, and regardless if he here to see me do it or watch me do it from above, I got to do that as a man of my word and a man of what I stand for. You know what I'm saying? Say so. People been around me the last 4 years, traveling America, holding me down, representing my set, my music company, and all that shit. And I came down here, stood on the front line with my nigga, and it went the way it went. You feel me? But his main objective was get Sauce Walka on Wicked Films TV,
Yeah.
do a mic drop, or go to Superior,
Mm-hmm.
go to the Starship. We need you on the Starship, man. Go to Superior, walk me.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking to T and talking to Say So P about you and Wicked Films and your journey and how you brought the mic drop to the Midwest and uh, how you started out a lot of these artists' careers
Yeah.
with their first early music videos.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you talking from the Sexy Reds, all the whole
Yep.
list of artists that you
Yep.
really had a huge pivotal part in that career. So, you know
Yep.
what I'm saying? This was supposed to be a big moment for him, for
Yep.
me to
Yep.
sit next to you with him
Yep.
and talk about
Yep.
Say So P and how long he been down with TSF and
Yep.
all the music that he's produced and created and songs, videos that we shot, and just how organic our relationship is. Our relationship never had nothing to do with money or Say So P never paid for a feature, none of that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He really earned his way into the sauce just organically off
Mm-hmm.
of his relationship with me and my brother, One Punch, TSF One Punch, Free One Punch. You know what I'm saying? That's my shark. He in jail right now, he in the feds right now, but, you know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man, because, that happened like Saturday. And today
Right,
is
yeah, Saturday morning.
Saturday morning, and today is Tuesday, and you still here, and that just speak a lot about you. And I think when we seen it happen, just to be honest with you, I'm a Memphis guy, and a lot of people from Memphis get money in Houston, and they fuck with Houston real tough, and we look at you like, you're a big Houston guy.
Damn,
So when
Texas guy.
Texas guy, you know what I'm saying? So we were just like, damn. A lot of niggas call me like, damn, fool, I hope this don't fuck up my money out there in Houston. You know what I'm saying? How they gonna feel about it? You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real though.
You know what I'm saying? Like niggas was really like,
My state really fucked up about this shit. Like
they hurt.
I don't get touched. Like I ain't on no tough shit. I ain't
No,
on
it's just
no
real.
like you know what I'm saying. Just real like I'm a protect at all costs type of person. Like
Yeah.
I don't get touched. I don't get
Mhm.
bothered. I don't get into beefs or controversies with that turn violent or anything like that. The people that's within a 30-mile radius around me, everybody is not gonna allow that to happen. Period. So
Exactly.
for me, taking it up, you know what I'm saying, taking the lead and the trust on my own to put my safety and my life in my brother's hand in his hometown, in his city and state,
Yeah.
knowing that he possibly got his own, you know what I'm saying, troubles and controversies, beefs, whatever so have it may be going on in the streets. I'm just looking past all of that and looking like I'm gonna stand next to my brother the way he's standing next to me, because it's a possibility that I could have my own demons of complications of rivalries in my city. It just so happened that all my business taken care of, and I don't allow it to keep going.
Yeah.
So I mean, I took the risk and came to my brother's hometown with him. I stood next to him, and that's just a part of the streets. Like you gotta take the good in with the bad. You sit next to a target, you become a target, no matter how you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a casualty of war.
Mhm.
So as much as my heart is broke, as much as my soul is bleeding, I still respect the rules of the streets. I understand what come with this shit. So I gotta make other people around me and people that's from my city and my state understand that as fucked up as the situation is, and I could have lost my life and my life was put in danger, it wasn't intentionally for me. And motherfucker could have took my life and they didn't. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So,
And
you know
we
what
just,
I'm saying?
when T pulled up on you, that video that him giving you that slow mo, And the words that you said in the video, you was just like, I'm still coming to that bitch.
Yeah,
I love men. Ain't no hard
and,
feelings.
and you know what's so crazy? Like, I didn't even really realize that T was recording at the time. I'm not even paying attention to them glasses and shit. Like, you have to tell me at the end, like, no sauce.
Oh, you
need
do
to
got
get
the
some
glass.
Yeah, you need to get some glasses like this, baby. Who by that time I wouldn't even. But that's just my natural energy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm so numb to death. I'm so numb to murder and losing family members. Like, I'm kind of desensitized to the way that other people are. Like, you know, so I watched my brother die in my arms from Chicago. I watched my mom die in my little brother's arms from Chicago. And called me on FaceTime. I'm watching my mother gasp for air and say her last broken sentences to me on FaceTime as she's dying in my little brother's arms from Chicago. Best friends murdered from robberies gone wrong. And we put up to the murder scene, and we was there to the point of me seeing my brother get shot in his face. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of like numb to this shit at this point.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So it hurt me on the inside, but it's like my reactions is so delayed and so drawn out because I program my brain to look at this world and this lifestyle as a video game. I look at the world as that I'm living in a simulation. I'm living in a program that if I want to excel and have the highest stats and the strongest attributes in this program, I can't allow my feelings and my emotions to be the wavering factor or the leading denominator of what are the decisions that I'm going to make as a man. Like, no matter how I personally feel or what's my personal opinion, I'm going to wager my actions off of logic. And if at a time of turmoil, a time of atrocity and trauma, tragicness, if I gotta be the little bit of ray of sunshine or humor or fun in the building, and I'm the one shot, I'm in the hospital shot, and I'm making everybody in the hospital laugh. I'm making everybody in the hospital enjoy their time, but really, I'm just joking and making these humorous moments so I don't download the pain that I'm dealing with right now. Or watching one of my best friends and one of my little brothers, a nigga that look up to me, get murdered in front of my face, shot in front of me, and me get shot and got this big stupid gaping on 2 entryway hole in my fucking leg. I ain't never been shot in my life. I've been running around these streets 34 years in every ghetto, in every slums, or everywhere in America. But I just so happen to come in one of the, you know what I'm saying, most dangerous places in America with one of the dangerous titles in the world, which is being a rapper, being a black successful man in America with the eye up, with the eyeball on you, with people watching you, know your movements. You have to put your movements out there to a certain degree so people can follow you on the algorithm, know about what concerts, what bookings that you have. All of these different things is kind of like a part of the job title, but these also are the things that put you in danger.
For sure.
And then the difference is about being a rapper versus being how people would say, well, tell that to a police officer, tell that to an army veteran, tell that to a firefighter, or the things about these people's jobs that they get to take the uniform off. When they take that uniform off, he goes back to being a regular pedestrian. Nobody's trying to kill him. Nobody's trying to murder him. Nobody's trying to rob him. Nobody's following this police officer, firefighter, CIA agent, fucking
For real.
whatever public servant that protects life through violence and, you know what I'm saying, guns and dangerous police officers, shit like that. They get to take the badge off, take their uniform off, and then go back to being a regular person. There's no such thing as taking a uniform off when you're a rapper.
I was finna just say that.
There's no such thing as taking a uniform off when you're a street nigga, when you're a black man with money. Every day, everything you do, every post you make, every conscious decision that you make, every investment, everything you do is being watched by people that are jealous, envious, in fear, just downright hateful, don't want you to have the things that you have, contesting, challenging, competition. It's just all of these different things that lead to negativeness and violence. It never leads to a positive outcome. And all of these people are willing to do the extreme to take from you.
Extreme.
That's the point. You also have to incorporate. These people are willing to do the extreme to take your belongings or to take your life. And sometimes people, I always think motherfuckers coming at the next black person or the next person in this world, a lifestyle, to take their belongings or to take their valuables. Sometimes it's about taking your life.
That's it.
Sometimes motherfuckers get the joy and the satisfaction just off taking your soul off of this earth and knowing that you're not here no more to get on their nerves, brother.
Real
you know
talk.
And
your existence they just can't stand it
Shit,
sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. While you sitting here and talking how you talking, bro, you're a great leader. Everybody's not fit for your position. You know what I'm saying? You know, I feel like you understand the power that you hold, where you can have right now a lot of chaos going on. But I like how you're turning into something else.
yeah, I can. If I wanted to, I could have motherfucking 400-500 different men, good men down here from different cities and states, including mine, around here ready to do whatever by snapping my finger in retaliation to what happened to me and my little brother. But as much as it hurt my soul and it really break me down, I'm damn near getting emotional right now thinking about the shit that I can't retaliate because that's not righteous. Because my brother had his own dealings as a man that a nigga gotta respect, and a motherfucker had the opportunity to make me 100% accountable for the same thing that they felt, whatever the situation is, because I still don't know what the situation is with my brother, but whatever it was, they could have held me the same level of accountable that they did him and took my life for no reason the same way, whatever that his was taken for. So at the end of the day, I got to be a man and be an honorable gangster and respect the fact that I put myself in a place where I wasn't supposed to be standing and sitting there, but as a gangster and as a brother, I'm going to stand next to my brother no matter whatever this nigga got going on, or whatever his personal beefs or problems is. If we shook hands and became in the same alliance before that, then I got to adapt and adopt your problems to a certain extent too. So I put my name on your face, you represent my company, I represent you. I got to inherit some of your problems. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I'm in an entire different city and state where I have no information or dealings or ties to understand what is the real issue that's going on. And before I send my people into the motherfucking woods blind, just out of anger and, you know what I'm saying, just honor and just want to make a retaliation move just to prove a point, I'd rather be a leader and use this example and show that, yeah, I got the power, yeah, I got the respect, yeah, I got the money to continue on this chaos and this foolishness, but I'd rather use my position and what I went through as an example of, is this shit really worth it? Like, was taking my brother's life really worth it? Is me trying to retaliate or prove a point for some niggas or for some Instagram comments and some posts, or did you slide for him, this and that? Like, a nigga been doing this shit since a nigga was a teenager, bro, adolescent. You know what I'm saying? Handling this business for the business, standing on the business, laying on the business, leaning on the business. You know what I'm saying? At a certain point is, when does this shit end? What is the fucking trophy for this shit besides a bunch of niggas saying, ooh, you him, that nigga there.
Real talk.
He a demon.
Real talk.
He's stumping. He's stepping for real. He's stumping. Ain't none one of these niggas saying that you stepping or stumping finna help you pay for no lawyers. They're not finna take care of your kids. If they see your baby mama heartbroken and fucked up because you in dead or jail, they gonna be the nigga trying to fuck your baby mama and move in your house and sleep on your bed because he wanted to be you that bad, but he couldn't get this bitch while you sitting there in his face. Or while you active and attractive being the man that you is, he could never get this bitch, but he gotta wait for this bitch to be vulnerable and slide in on your shortcomings as a man when he's supposed to be there giving this woman support and being the step uncle, being the godfather, the god uncle, like, you know what I'm saying, being an honorary man, you know what I'm saying, and representing what fatherhood would have been if my best friend and my brother would have been here to been for you as your father. Niggas just got the whole game fucked up. So it's like me, I just want to take the opportunity that I have with the platform, the voice that I have, to try to speak out to the people that ignorance is not the answer every time.
It's not.
Violence, death, murder, and shit cool with niggas rapping about it, niggas living, and I'm a nigga that's for all that shit. I ain't finna never sit up here and act like I'm not of this lifestyle. I'm not cut from this cloth. I'm not built like that. And I understand that certain times in life these things have to be done, unfortunately. And motherfucker wish up under the sun that the whole world was perfect. Kumbaya, my Lord. And we could all hold hands and make music and be successful entrepreneurs and open businesses together. But the American dream is greed and dollar bills.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I just wish that at some point it would be some type of cognitive awakening, some type of conscious rising where black men and brown men in America could realize that we're more valuable to each other alive than we are dead, killing each other.
For real.
And I say that to myself too. You know what I'm saying? It's much more that we could do by putting people in positions instead of putting them 6 feet underground.
And you're not just talking this, you're ready actually doing this. So.
Yeah, I'm doing this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm here. I'm in Memphis because I'm creating that underground railroad of young entrepreneurs and young black men and young men of color who just want to be successful and want to be greater. My relationship with Sayso P ain't about nothing but being a superstar, a rapper, a made man. We have a studio together in Miami.
Yep.
We got small businesses that we've been growing together and shit. Like, this nigga been helping with me with my boat company, been helping me get other artists for years and shit. Like, this nigga wasn't, his whole life and energy wasn't surrounded around chaos, but I'm not gonna act like my nigga wasn't no gangster either. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes gangsters gotta cry, sometimes gangsters gotta die.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I hate it had to be with me on my time, on his time, in his city. The first time that I came to his city, that shit gay, shit lame, shit fucked up. But like I said, when it's somebody else's situation or it's another person, I gotta feel the same way I feel when it's somebody else that's not just as attached to me, is close to me. Like, nigga, this, like they say, niggas die every day. Like, and it's sad, it's horrible that a nigga is desensitized like that. That shit is horrible. That shit is sad. It make you feel like you're not a human. It make you feel like you're an evil person. Yeah. But it's just, that's why they got shit called post-traumatic distress for people that have been in the Navy and the Army that see death so frequently. Mm-hmm. People that just don't have the time to dwell or rekindle their feelings and their emotions within their emotional state, their soft place. That's their you know what I'm saying? Because pain and suffering and stress and turmoil, that's not even femininity. That's just poverty.
For real.
Some niggas think that they so hard and so tough that the natural struggles and pains and sufferings of life and that the world gives you, your mama died from cancer, whatever it is that comes and take life, motherfuckers think like, oh, that's the sign of a nigga being a bitch or being a soft because a nigga have emotional reaction. No, I'm not a nigga that hold that against men for having a reaction of losing your child, losing your loved one, doing 50 years in the penitentiary, rightfully or wrongfully, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But crying and tears just ain't gonna change the reality.
It's not.
This shit don't change what the reality is, and if you're a person like myself that gotta keep stumping and keep marching, just because we lost one soldier, we lost one territory of real estate, commercial, residential, we lost something in the war, we lost a battle. The war continues, the journey continues. Like, we still gotta conquer, still gotta achieve. I hate I had to come, you know what I'm saying, be here on these terms.
And that's what everybody was saying. They was like, why they had to hit Sauls? Like, you don't even understand. Everybody was like, everybody was just waiting on your response. Like, and then when y'all put that up, bro, everybody was like,
yeah, nah, because everybody thought people thought I was going to hate Memphis for this. And
yes, bro.
Hold a personal vendetta against Memphis.
Everybody thought it was a war coming.
Yeah, we did.
Because motherfuckers know what type of time I be on. Like, it's
the type of power.
It's nothing. I got a different type of power and
real
love,
talk,
bro. If
real
I wanted
talk.
it to be that, it would be that.
Be that. Yeah, we know that.
That don't give me I got people that I love out here. I got a lot of respect out here. I got families and coalitions of different brothers out here from Bread Gang, my big homie Head, Endless. You know what I'm saying? I got niggas in the streets all over here that love a nigga, CEO, Jizzle, just a bunch of different gangsters that's all around the city. They got a personal love for me that has nothing to do with this particular situation at all. And they feel as if I was with them instead of my personal artist, this not what happened to me.
Real. Yeah.
And
yeah.
By the way that it went, how can I say that that's not true? Because in reality, just like I could say, I could start a war, and the nigga could have took my life and I could be dead right now. And people that surround me, that love me or that feel these ways, would have had to make these decisions on their own. Now all they care about is getting their brother, getting their king, getting their leader back to his motherfucking kingdom, back to where I'm in my motherfucking battle station, where I'm in my place of command, and people can make sure that everything is done where it's supposed. Man, this shit so fucked up me. I got groups and groups. We talking about 300-400 Mexicans at a time, grouped up with each other, calling me straight speaking Spanish. I talk to these niggas in English all the time. But right now, since I'm shot and this shit out on the news, they can't talk English right now.
They
I'm
mad.
gonna beat you.
They
Coming down there right
mad.
now. That mad. They
can't
talk to me
even
in English every day. Right now, nigga can't speak English.
You hear me?
Where you at? I'm coming right now.
Real talk.
Just chill, bro. Hold on. I ain't no fucking hold on.
I know people like family people. They calling like, Sauce, what are you doing? Like, why you haven't left yet? Like, I know they've been on you tough about that, but they know how you is though.
Yeah, because once again, all of these things are just different characteristics and tests and fucking just obligations and that you have to stand on as your own as a man and as a leader and as a person of honor that has the honor, that has the love and the fellowship, that has the pull and the respect of all of these different people that's willing to put their lives and their freedom and their personal family situations on hold or at risk for my well-being. The same, I gotta continue to be the person that made them stand behind me the way that they do. And I feel that me folding at a time like this, where so many people that's looking at this situation for guidance and what if this happens to them, or when they go through a situation similar to this, or they looking at me like, well, I know Sauce Walka gangsta ass, tough ass nigga, so I expect him to do this right here, and that's what a real nigga gonna do. That don't, what you think a real nigga is might not always be a real nigga, or even that, or what you interpret a real nigga is might be a dumb, broke, stupid nigga.
I just say that.
A real nigga is a nigga that changed lives. A real nigga is a nigga that's gonna stand on 10 toes, whether the situation is in his benefit or not in his benefit. A real nigga is a nigga that's going to understand that you can't always be right. Even if I have the power to hurt people the way I was hurt, even if I have the power to do retaliation or make a fucking example the way an example was made on my brother, that does not motherfucking mean that I'm going to get the end result or I'm going to get my brother back or get more glory or more. That shit could tarnish me the same way it could benefit me. That I'm adding on to the same problem that I'm being affected by. Now I'm creating more life and more loss and more turmoil in somebody else's life and somebody else's mama, cousin, sister, daughter, daddy. This nigga father, somebody kids. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like we could keep in a continuous cycle going on in the whole city and state of people that possibly want to love and support where I am. They, you know what I'm saying? Love and support what me and my brothers have going on. And love the Sauce, love TSF, love Sauce Man, Peso, Sauce Wood winning, the music that we make, the sauce that we drip, the pimping, the dripping, the ism. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, say man, never gonna play man. You spit me out of there like niggas. Yeah. I can't spit on all of that shit just because of a situation like this where I was blessed to lead with my life. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I am hurt. Yes, I am fucked up about my brother. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do feel a certain type of way, and I wish that it didn't have to go that way. And up under different circumstances, I probably would be on some dumb, ignorant, young shit and be planning on one retaliation. But in the greater scheme of things, that shit is not worth the relationships and the families and the people that I have in Memphis, the opportunities I plan to create in Memphis. My brother died with TSF Memphis medallion on his neck. Yep. Like, that is a goal and a dream of mine to have TSF members in every city and state that love me, that I have personal relationships with. So, you know what I'm saying, me having TSF in Memphis and having a staple in Memphis and, you know what I'm saying, having a identity here, it means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't, you know, just give up on all of that over one bad situation, you know what I'm saying? But I love my brother to death. I'm going to represent his name, you know what I'm saying? If a nigga gonna hold it against me that I love my brother and I'm gonna represent his name, and regardless of whatever went on, and that's different. But you know what I'm saying, nigga can't be fucked up with me for loving and representing my little brother. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, as far as me and my own personal vendetta, do I have something against the city of Memphis? I wouldn't be the leader and the man I am. It would be very immature of me with my position and my power to start that and allow that to go on. It's not worth the money. It's not worth the time. You know what I'm saying? It's just fucked up, and it's something that I gotta live with and I gotta sleep with at night. You know what I'm saying? Because I actually was arguing with my little brother on the way downstairs to smoke the blunt. I told him I didn't even want to go downstairs to smoke the blunt.
Oh, damn.
Me and Sayso was arguing about going downstairs to smoke. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even want to go smoke with him. Me and Sosa Man getting on my ass. He like, bitch, wait for me to go down there. You don't need to go down there and go smoke, nigga. Wait till the security comes. We gonna get more security. Niggas gonna pull up. Ooh, you don't need to go down there to smoke. My nigga Sayso just so headstrong, nigga. We in my city, nigga. I got my junk. He got his junk. We straight. We finna go down there and smoke.
You said junk.
Nigga, y'all nigga tripping, nigga. Ooh, nah, that other shit. You know what I'm saying, nigga? Again, me not want to be a hoe ass nigga. My brother done seen me get all this free weed last night, so now Sayso on me. He seen I got free weed from everybody in Memphis. I was getting love from the time I showed up to Memphis.
Hey, we love you,
Nigga
bro.
love me. Nigga gave me free weed, free serve, free clothes. You know what I'm saying? It was all player vibes. I went to a real concert. I went to reservation. Shout out to my boys on the reservation. Shout out to Danjo.
Shout out to Sebo.
Shout out Sebo.
Shout out Danjo.
Danjo, Sebo, real players. Niggas had jewelry on, like lamb chops all night. I damn near felt like I was in Houston. The vibe was beautiful. My young nigga Turtle was up in there throwing money. I seen a little nigga Turtle, little black and them niggas threw about 15. Turtle and KB, is that his name? Yeah, them niggas threw about 15, 20,000 in 20s.
Yeah, they
in the
threw it
club.
up.
Not in ones, not in dollar bills. Them niggas threw 20s. That shit felt like being in Harlem or Houston in the 80s or something. Splash House in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? When you got Jay Prince and them throwing all that money, you know what I'm saying? Corey Blunt and all the real Southside legends, Dollar SALG, all them type of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Smitty. You know what I'm saying? When niggas was throwing that chicken back in the day, throwing 20s and 50s, that was them young niggas in Memphis was doing. Shout out to Lil Turtle and you know what I'm saying? I got a whole bunch of love when I came here. Everything was bold.
And you know what's so crazy? Like, I'm gonna rewind it back a couple days prior, before you came. He FaceTimed me. He said, Wiki, you in Memphis? I was like, yeah, I'm here. He like, I'm coming down there with Sosa Man. Sauce not coming. You didn't supposed to come.
I wasn't supposed to come.
That's the fine print. So you know I'm not lying. So he called me. He was like, I want to do an interview with you and Sosa Man. I'm like, cool. He like, Sauce ain't coming. I'm like, that's cool. We'll catch up with him. He like, we just talking and stuff. And this is a conversation nobody's had. He said, when Peso came down there, Peso was down here kind of slick by himself in a bright red truck with the big Mexican stuff on the back of it. He was like, Wiki, I told Peso he can't be down there like that. He was scaring me the whole time. I was like, make sure you're in the hotel. Make sure you're doing that, because if anything happened to you down there, that's going to be my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you right, bro. You right. He was like, yes. But yeah, well, Sauce ain't coming, bro. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Nigga, I ain't supposed to be listening to his fat ass. That little nigga ain't say so bitch ass that number 24 years old. Bitch ass nigga, you better can protect us around this hoe. Bitch niggas should have kept what we doing. That's why I take responsibility. That's why I feel fucked up. But because I'm trying to let my little bro be the leader in his city, because that's his city. I'm trying to let him be a man and be a boss. I don't want to make him feel less of a king, less of a gangster. Like, nigga, or make you feel like, nigga, I don't trust your security or your. I know how I've been moving in city to city, state to state. I know how I train my little niggas, the people around me to move. And we also have what's called hospitality. We also have what's called respect, courtesy. We know how to motherfucking have conversations amongst men that's all violent, but everybody know how to be players and create community and union and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Nigga know how to be in a room full of wolves and not be a sheep. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we don't feel uncomfortable in these violent surroundings, because
come with love.
We from the same thing. Nigga come with love. Nigga from Chicago, Houston, Alabama, Louisiana. Like, nigga, I got spillers. I done lived in so many different places. So
when I found out you were from Chicago, moved it. Oh, that was just, come on, man.
Like,
You shot a lot of music videos in Chicago. People can't do that.
In Chicago, buried my grandma in Chicago, buried my little brother in Chicago, paid for all three of them funerals. All three of them funerals got paid by me and Sauce Gohan. My little brother, me and my little Gohan. Me and my little brother paid for all the funerals in our family in Chicago. Buried all of them. And we're kids. We 22 and 27 and 28, and then I got 30. By when I was 31, my other little brother, Deuce 5, passed away from Chicago. My little brother, Deuce 5. You know what I'm saying? That's his name. You know what I'm saying? Deuce 5 campaign, R.I.P to Deuce 5, man. Little Cornelius, man. Little Charles, my little nigga.
So when I got out the phone with him, like I said,
I wasn't supposed to come here though for sure.
people, I'm
They
telling you,
begged me at the last minute. I kept telling niggas I wasn't gonna come. I was supposed to go to. I just left Miami. I was supposed to go to LA to meet up with my business partner Ryan Kane. Supposed to go hang with my whole billionaire friend. I'm supposed to be doing some whole shit in the Calabasas Hills somewhere with my white billionaire friends.
Yeah.
But I want to do hood nigga shit and hang with my brothers. And he been begging me. Sayso P has been my artist for approaching 4 years now. If it's maybe been 4 years, but I want to say, yeah, it happened.
Say 4 years.
Yeah, it's been 4 years. It's been 4 years because my little brother who linked us up together, One Punch, he been in the feds for 3 years. And I was with Sayso a year before that. So me and Sayso met racing cars. We was racing. He had an S5. He had a S63. That's what it was. He had a 63 coupe, S550 Benz. He was riding in Houston. I still have my drop top 65 Capital coupe, and we'll be on the Blade on the north side and the south side of Houston racing cars and shit. And shit, ever since then, we got the popping it at each other. I fell in love with the little nigga. I remember going back and forth with this nigga from Vegas to Miami to, you know what I'm saying? But I always never came to Memphis. It just never made sense for me to come to Memphis with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I'm a person of business. Yeah, I'm going to come here to chill with you and chill with my artists, but I'm still going to make the most out of every trip. That's just the entrepreneur in me. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? So
that's just you, bro.
I always want to have other opportunities, you know what I'm saying, other different, portals and, you know what I'm saying, avenues to create some type of wealth, some type of money, some type of new business venture. In any place that I go to, advertising, marketing, I just have to see more than the face value. So, Sayso, he would keep coming back home whenever he did. He'd be like, okay, but you need to get on Wicked Films, but you need to shop at Superior. He seen me wearing Calabasas one day. Them nigga Memphis.
I know the nigga.
Them come from
for
my
sure.
nigga T. Nigga, my nigga T, man. Nigga put you on the phone. So then that's
for
why I get
sure.
start talking to T. I've been on the phone with T 2-3 years now. Talking about the pants and when I'm going to come here. I'm in way in New Orleans. And Sayso's one thing about, bro, like, Splat gonna follow me wherever in America. Like, as much as he could, Splat gonna make sure he follow me. Like, that's one thing about Drip. He gonna follow a nigga, like, wherever we in.
And he had no problem with connecting the dots.
Yeah, he a boss.
You don't find nobody
boss,
most
man.
niggas will be haters. He's not a hater.
He gonna pass the ball.
He pass it.
Pass the ball. He gonna
that's
connect
what I
the dots.
respect about him.
He don't get starstruck. That's one thing about my young nigga. My nigga been getting money. He wasn't no roach ass nigga out here stealing money and borrowing money. None of that shit. My little nigga gonna get him some paper. He gonna get him some chick. He gonna get that chick on. He gonna get that on.
Can I ask you this? You can answer if you want to. There's a lot of stuff on the blogs, like he stole $200,000 and all that shit. You just did.
I really can't just get into the details. All I can say is my nigga wasn't no thief. My nigga wasn't no bum. He wasn't no roach. You know what I'm saying? He ain't need nobody money. He been getting money. He never came to me asking me for money for no record deal. He never did no crumb, roach, stealing, conniving. Bro was a player. If he ever made some money from you, he beat you out your money. Or, you know what I'm saying? Or he, you know what I'm saying? Your girl probably liked him and gave it to him because she like his long hair and his light skin.
Yeah.
But to me, he was a fat ass little teddy bear, little bitch ass. This is my little brother, like, that bitch ass Snorlax, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit crazy. But I'd argue with this nigga all the way to his death, man. That shit.
I have done a lot of stuff from the Sexy Red. I got Glorilla signed to Gotti. Like, I put that together. You know what I'm saying? Like, Gotti was like, I'm like, nah, Gotti, she won. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
The millions and millions of streams, the millions of subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah, a million, yeah.
Everything like that. From the time that he started introducing me to you, like really into the, he not letting me miss none of them moments.
Yeah.
When you came with the balloons on there, Sayso sending it to me. Yeah, nigga, you see my nigga, wicked nigga. Yeah, nigga, million followers, million subscribers, nigga.
You feel me?
You know what I'm saying? So,
and you know what's so crazy? I just physically met him in Miami.
Damn.
So
he just a Memphis supporter of you, like nigga,
you know my energy. I'm good people.
Energy, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think he thought he couldn't come to my platform unless you or Peso came.
With me, yeah.
And I had to tell him like, no, bro, I ain't like that. Come holler at me. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when we was in Miami, he tried to get, you gone? I'm like, I'm gone. You know he be bullshitting on a lot of shit.
He do.
Like, he be like, I'm going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to do it. I'm like, nah, you got to go and do it. And right now, I'm just thinking like.
Did y'all ever get it or not?
We didn't.
Yeah.
And this is the thing I want to say on the camera, bro. to you young guys that's out here doing music, you're in the streets, get much footage of yourself as possible. Many interviews, talking, photos. This is your life. Your life is a documentary, bro.
Fuck.
Life is one big documentary, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if it's mustard stains on your shirt. Get it. You see what I'm saying? I feel bad for not getting something from him.
Cause he was definitely a special soul. Like
He was.
he wasn't no regular person. You meet regular people every day. You know what I'm saying? They're just regular. Sayso wasn't nothing. Like he had the eye of the tiger. He had that spark in his eyes.
He did,
like,
bro.
He wanted it bad.
He did.
He just, you know what I'm saying? He got a lot of loyalty to a lot of people and a lot of things that's going on, and a nigga can't knock him from that either because shit, I'm loyal to what I'm loyal to. I ride for what I ride for. But you know, shit, you just gotta. You can't be playing in these streets when you know you got real business going on. Like certain things you gotta let go. You know you got real grease going on in your city, and you can't overcome it. End it. Might gotta let go of your hometown where you love. Like
just simple as that, bro.
my brother Sosa Man come out here every month. Sosa Man up in this.
I'm talking about
Sosa
all the
Man
time.
They live in this motherfucker.
Man, I don't want to speak on that, but
that nigga don't have no problems.
Peso was like, yeah, Sosa all down there all the time. He got a charge down there.
So that be the whole thing, like what a nigga saying, like that's what's the controversy, like us always arguing with my little brother, cause our little brother Sayso trying to tell us, like, nigga, y'all gonna be safe in the city with me. I'm gonna make sure. And my other brother Sosa Man, like, nigga, I'm in Memphis, down there more than you, bitch.
He is.
I'm in Memphis all the time, nigga. Memphis love me. Memphis
Shout out
love
to ATM
TSF.
too, and my dog
Memphis
ATM.
love ATM Nick, you know what I'm saying? My baby. Nigga, like, nigga, Memphis love TSF. Memphis love the sauce.
Love it.
Memphis love Sauce Walker. Memphis love Sauce Man. Sauce Walker just ain't been here yet.
Exactly.
I don't want my brother with you because I know my brother gonna be more safe with me. And then we got them niggas arguing, but we all family, we all brothers.
That's
so
how
it's
it
like
go.
a nigga can't say he wrong or he wrong for feeling either way. Cause nigga, at the end of the day, y'all both just want to protect me and also protect y'allself at the same time. But for Sayso is much more of a situation of bitch. You need to be protecting yourself, nigga, and help everybody. And the bitch, you know I got money. When I seen Blood spend $500 on security, I was proud of my little nigga last night when we went to that concert. That night, the night before,
the
club. My
Reservation.
nigga really was on some real boss shit. I ain't never seen him go that hard. But I'm saying, okay, you in your city, you taking the extra mile. He got real security, real gun, like real security, multiple vans. The security got lights and shit on them and making sirens, making noise. I'm damn, bitch. You got us on some Donald Trump shit right now, Lee. Man, we in Memphis.
You just looking at him proud.
My
Like,
nigga making fun of my nigga. My nigga made that video talking about we in Memphis with it. No, my nigga really spent $1,500 on security that night. The nigga, we was secure. That's why we made it to the event and went home. And Danjo just had all the respect. Danjo had it overstood. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, tonight is no violence zone. Like, everybody boo. Everybody finna go home. Everybody that came up in my club tonight is going home.
Real talk, bro.
And on the strength of Danjo name and love, nigga, that's how it went. I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that was at that party that didn't like each other and felt certain type of ways about each other. But niggas put that shit aside for Danjo being a real nigga, the big nigga, the representative of this 5 and real niggas.
Hey,
so we love him.
Danjo one of the realest.
Love Danjo, nigga. Love him.
Realest.
That's why I say
another
I can't
one
turn
that
my back on. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to die in Memphis. I don't want to die in nowhere. I feel like I'm Goku. I feel like I'm going to live forever. That's why I'm still walking and acting this shit. I don't have fear. I unfortunately,
we see that
God did not allow me to have fear. Like, I wish that was something that I was able to experience, but I've been seeing death and people get shot in their face, and my mama smoking crack and shooting heroin, and my dad fighting racism. I've been watching that shit since I was 6 years old, bro.
And see, my artistic kids took my fear away.
Yeah, I have an autistic child too.
Hey,
love you, man.
Love you, brother.
My daughter on the spectrum, bro. I know your pain.
Hey, bro.
For real.
I dealt with depression for a little minute with that.
That's a whole nother thing that numb a nigga. When you have a child that's on the spectrum, you have a child that's autistic, and you feel like your child's soul is trapped in the body and can't escape. That shit nut. What is a lot of these things that people emotionally attach to? Like,
now I know
it's
why
been
your hustle so crazy.
Yeah.
See, I vow ain't nobody taking care of mine.
I feel it. Respect it. That's how I feel like I'll never let another man put the money and the finances in her life regardless of whatever me and her mama go through, whatever it is, I'm gonna make sure they getting 10, 15, 6, 7, $8,000 from me a month. House paid, put up, cars, all
I
like
give mine 6,500 every month,
as you
and
say.
she got a there, and I get what I do. Hey, how you doing? You need anything too? I love you too, my brother.
I got this child up in here.
I don't get in my business.
Yeah, don't stay out my business though. Don't play with me about this right here. Square business. Shit get
All right.
it's a little different when you're a parent of a special needs child, and you feel me. Sometimes it feel like you
I
watching.
didn't know that, brother. You just did something to my soul. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro.
Having a special needs child, you watch your soul die every day.
Yep. By the simplest thing.
Stepping outside, you just seeing how other humans look at your child, how other humans treat you because you have a child this way, like it couldn't be them, or like something is wrong with you, something wrong with your body, something wrong with.
That's
Like
what
you wanted to bring this child into
that's-
this earth up under this pain and suffering.
I
Like,
blamed myself for a while.
yeah, but you can't blame yourself for the natural fucking cycle of life.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change the DNA and genetics of what the universe has made. You all that you can go to the doctor and try to pick a boy or a girl and that shit fail and you don't have a baby at all. That shit don't work every
There you
time
go.
you go pay for whatever that
There
shit
you
called. IVR system. That shit don't work every time you pay, and
Real
it's not.
talk.
And it's not the natural order of birth. Fucking, I'm lost of words right now, but that's not the natural order of, you know what I'm saying, conceiving and creating a child.
If you don't mind me asking, like, how old your daughter is?
My daughter that's special needs, 8. That's
8.
my first child. My firstborn child was special needs,
Is she nonverbal?
nonverbal.
Yeah. Mine was nonverbal. He's 6. I went in the room one day, put him in the bed, and I was like, good night. And I walked out, and he said, good night. Fucking, hey, listen.
See,
That
That
fucking
shit feels-
tore me up, bro.
my daughter's first word was ooh-ee. So like, but
Wow.
I still don't consider it verbal because it's like she can't put together a sentence.
But it's
But
something.
she can, it's something, you know, and it feels good.
It
and
feels good.
she can say shit like,
It's not
miss
a
you.
victory yet.
Yeah,
but,
you know what I'm
you know
saying?
what I'm saying?
It hurt. I want to be able to have conversations with my daughter
Yeah.
to prepare for this world that's not
Yeah.
gonna be
Evil.
nice to
They're
her.
not gonna be like us.
They're not gonna protect her and
know what I'm saying?
and want, because my daughter is one of the type of kids, special needs, that she don't have no emotions towards, like all she know is laughter.
Mm-hmm.
All she understands is happy. Like
Yeah.
she don't feel pain. She don't see danger. She don't
I know. Yep.
she don't see sadness.
Mine. Yeah.
Like
yeah.
if you whoop her, like her tears gonna come on some.
they
Why? And then she go right back to laughing.
Yep.
And
Yep.
slapping the shit out you type shit. Like she's
Yep.
always just joy, happy.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not the world that we live in, baby. And you
Yeah.
can't even have a conversation to say, hey, don't do this. I don't like that. That does not make me happy. That doesn't make me feel good. She just always laughing and shit. You know what I'm saying? But if something was to go wrong where she was touched inappropriately, she was overly got a whooping too hard, people saying disrespectful things to her, she can't come to me and say, Daddy, this person did this.
And
to me.
that's what.
That's the worst feeling in the world.
And I tell people all the time, like I said, bro, listen, I don't know what I might do to somebody if they touch my son. It's gonna be instantly murder. Like I would blank out, bro. Like for real.
As you should, though.
You know, I'm just gonna blank out, bro.
What else is there left to do?
It's nothing else, bro. I'm telling you. So what we do, we get all this money. We go in the world. We do whatever we gotta do for them. Gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
Because you understand you feeding 2 lifespans, not just your own. And it's a different when. See, one of the luxuries and the blessings about being a parent that most parents don't teach and tell their kids or have them prepared and expecting for, they definitely do this in the white families in America, is that, for the beginning duration of your time on earth as a child, your parent is going to be taking care of you and teaching you what to do and providing for you. But then there comes another side of the table where you become the parent of your parent. Now you telling your parent how technology is working, what they should invest in, what neighborhoods they should live in, what car they should buy. Now you helping your parents pay bills and providing them with toilet tissue and diapers and cars and things that they need. And now you being a fucking adult and the caretaker and the provider of the person that was doing that for you. And it's a honor and it's a blessing, it's an achievement to get to that ladder, to get to that status, and to get to that level, to make it to that destination in life, to be able to take care of the people that took care of you, to be able to teach the people that taught you, to be able to lead the people that led you. That's a destination. That's a trophy. That's an accomplishment. That's an accolade. But it's also a responsibility and a duty for those who had parents or had people that's in their life that actually took the sacrifices and took the chances, or even if they didn't physically or financially have the tools needed necessary, they gave you the love. You know what I'm saying?
And then that's what people don't know. Like other parents are fighting for their kids to be doctors, lawyers.
We fighting for our kids just to be normal.
Independent.
We fighting for our kids to be normal.
Yep.
That's like I'm fighting for my daughter to be able to just get up out of her bed, get in that car, and drive herself to somewhere to buy herself some food on her own and drive back. The simple simplicities of life,
simple stuff, bro,
that people take for granted is the shit that we fighting for our child to have is being normal. It's like fighting for your kids to not be racist. For racism and racist hate crimes to be held against your kids. People who are considered slow, whatever the different words. I know it's not, I can't say these certain words that people referring to our children as, but that's how they look at it with those titles, those words. When your kid is one of those words and one of those titles, people put them in that boxes, like if they got AIDS or if they got the cooties or if they're a different race that you hate. Like nobody wants to be next to a person that has Down syndrome or you know what I'm saying, be dating a person or whatever. Anything like that has to do with these people being regular. They just automatically held separately. And the place that they held at is not a beautiful place. And the beauty and the love that's there for our children is kind of fake. And I'm just so real about this shit. I don't accept the fakeness in it. Because I know you don't really love my baby. I know you feel a certain type of way about how my baby look. You just not real enough to have that conversation with me. So the people that do have those conversations with me, like, damn, I know you feel something. So how people gonna look at the baby like this? So maybe you should do this right here, because she'll look crazy like that. Because they already go. That's adding on to how she already look or how he already look. You know what I'm saying? But it's a person that just play fake and do all the laughing and crying with you with the baby, and then wait till you walk off and get on the phone with Keisha, Tanisha, and Nene and be like, girl, that baby over there with da-da-da. Yeah. And I'm glad my baby ain't ugly like that. All that whole ass shit.
Because I remember one time I took my son over we had to do a birthday party. Because, a lot of artistic kids kind of have anxiety, too. So we threw him a surprise birthday party. It was too much for him. He was like, what the fuck? He run in the room and didn't come out. So my mama, she said, what's wrong with him? Bro, that broke me down, bro. Like, that broke me down. Like, what you mean? Like, I didn't almost got into it with her. You hear me?
Oh, mama.
You feel me? Like, I had to catch myself. 'Cause I have a temper problem. I know you have one, too. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I fuck with you, because I can see through all this shit. Let me ask you this. Do you think, I ain't saying it in a way, do you think you're a little artistic? Like, because you so smart, bro.
Yeah, I think it plays into my genius. I think every genius.
Because I'm artistic.
Yeah, I think every genius is slightly artistic. I think every genius is, slightly throwed off or
for sure.
Just have different screws that make them tick that the average human being would never tick that way. That's why they're
how you
creatives.
Respond to things.
And like people that are creatives. Yeah. People that are creative that see something that is nothing. It's just an empty field or plain blank wall, but the creative sees past that physical state and sees what it could be and what it become. Your mind has to automatically already be thrown off into a different atmosphere because you already are thinking about breaking down what someone's reality is and remanifesting or recreating it into your own. For someone else, this field and those trees and that grass has been their reality for the last 30 years. Why would you change this field and this grass to something else? But you see this field and grass as a mall. You see it as a bar. You see it as a store.
See all that.
You see it as a movie.
And that's you to the T.
Whatever you see it as. You can see it as the next motherfucking the big ball shit they got in Vegas, the orb, the sphere.
Talk.
Is what it's called. Mm-hmm. It could be a big ass piece of land in Memphis right now. That to somebody else, it's just a big ass piece of field and land, but it's somebody else in Memphis that's a visionary that believes in making things happen that didn't exist. Just want to see this big ass disco ball of advertisement in a big ass field of Memphis on the side of the freeway.
And I'm gonna say this.
Perception is everything.
So, I just study stuff, my artistic side. Like, when you came in here and seen this and your eyes got big, that was your childhood was your happy place.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, for shit show, split my film.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I see you folk with, you doing stuff that normal people, like, more people not say normal, like the childhood, listening to the cartoons and doing all that stuff, man. Like, that shit make you happy. It's like it was like a happy place that you be in with that shit.
I believe why as an adult I'm so fond of childish things and toys and gadgets and video games, anime, is because my childhood was robbed of me. I didn't live the childhood the kids lived. Yeah. So my childhood, I was watching my mom do heroin. I was watching my dad fight my mom to be a father in my life and not be allowed to be a father as he wanted to be there. I watched my father lose jobs, lose careers. My grandmother died from alcohol poisoning, shooting herself, shooting at her daughters and shit. Like, just crazy, makes no type of sense lifestyle. Yeah. My uncle's a pimp. My other uncle's a pimp. My uncle and my mom all snorting heroin and cocaine and doing hard drugs in front of us as children and seeing people shoot each other and rob and kill. Like, you know what I'm saying? I used to come home from 4th grade and 5th grade elementary school. My mama in the kitchen with the burnt up spoon in the lap, whole spoon, big ass black hole, black circle on the spoon. She got the motherfucking the needle syringe hanging out her arm. She tongue over and shit. Like, that was my childhood experience. Like, I gotta walk past that to get the Pokemon. Before I get to playing the PlayStation and the Pokemon and get in my imagination, I have to see my mom. I done seen my mama suck dick for money. I done came home and knocked on the door. My mama got a bag with a note in that bitch with $50 and some quarters in that bitch. Go to the Target, you can't come in the house right now, go do this and that. I'm looking out through the windows and shit like, why the fuck I can't come in the house after school? My mama up in there prostituting for money. Like, my childhood was different. You know what I'm saying? So it was a movie that I watched when I was a kid called Blank Check. I don't know if a lot of people seen this movie, but it's a movie about a little kid that was riding through a parking lot on a bike, and he bumped into a millionaire, and the millionaire dropped his wallet book, his checkbook. Back in the 90s before all of this digital hardware and software and everything was digitalized, checks was like the strongest form of currency outside of a dollar. Like, you go into a bank with a cashier's check and everything solidified, you could scam with just a regular check. You didn't have to do all of these extra. The good old days. In the good old days, you got your paperwork and your printers right. You can, you know what I'm saying?
Now, for real.
Right, exactly. So this the early 90s. It wasn't all of this cyber software and protection that people have now. So in the movie, the kid bumps into a millionaire. He picks a blank check from a rich millionaire's checkbook. And if you're a person that write checks all the time back in the 90s, you will have all your information published already on your checkbook. So all you got to do is fill out the information and you go up and get the money, because nobody is supposed to have a published checkbook from a millionaire. This only can come from your wallet. You can't redo that. So he went on that motherfucker and put $1 million, $2-3 million or whatever he put, and he lived the life of a million.
There you go.
He had his whole house was like this right here,
what you talking
like
about?
a spaceship,
exactly like this
Superior
motherfucker.
Starship. He had the fucking go-karts in the living room. He had the slides. He had
that's one of my favorite movies.
That's one of my favorite movies ever.
Yeah.
So as a kid, I promised myself, like, I am going to live like that for the rest of my life. I'm going to make my own blank check. I'm going to make myself a millionaire. I'm never going to grow old and boring, because I'm seeing the old millionaire that came to the house and tried to undo the lifestyle that the kid did, and that that correlated to me like that's like an old ass nigga or my uncle or somebody that's like want you to grow up and just be boring. Like want you to grow up and act like you 50 just because you 50. That's why I love Endless Head. That's why I love Head because Head don't act like a 50-year-old dude.
Exactly.
This mean and stuck up his ass
Who
because I
made
hate
the
young
rules?
niggas and
Who
y'all
made the
getting rich.
rules?
No, Head is still a player.
Yeah.
You get around Endless Head, you gonna learn shit. You gonna get inspired, but he's gonna also keep you laughing and having fun, and he understands what we go through as youngsters, so he don't judge or hold shit against you, but he's still not gonna let you be dumb. He not gonna like be okay. Y'all young niggas beefing with each other, and you telling me that y'all beefing. I'm not finna just sit up here and let you tell me that you beefing with some other young niggas that I may know or I may see I know each other. I'm gonna tell y'all all y'all ass stupid. Y'all need to let that shit go.
Nah, for
or y'all
sure.
niggas ain't gonna never see my age and see my millions of dollars.
Hey, man.
And he got his pistol on his hip.
You did.
Lifetime motherfucker gun license on that motherfucker.
Hello.
Shit, don't play with my nigga head. Shout out to Zebo.
Yeah.
Shout out to my nigga
shout out
TA,
to
man. All my player partners in Memphis, you know what I'm saying?
for
So
sure.
yeah, you know, I just love the fact that I can get around real people and continue to grow, continue to elevate, continue to learn, and you know, share my experiences and not be afraid to take the risks that come with being a black man of success. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than being a gangster, being a street nigga.
Nah, for sure.
Once you're a black man that reach success, your life is in danger. Once you're a man that reach success in the urban community, even if you're not black, Habibi ass in danger up there. The wrong nigga come to this bitch, they was starving hard enough. You know what I'm saying? So, you know.
How do you deal with when people, because me knowing you now, like, you know what I'm saying, you like peace, but every time people see you, they want to be entertained. How you deal with that? Like, because, you know.
I feel like I have different gears. I have different stages. And I take each gear and each stage of myself same level of seriousness, same velocity. So if I'm on some serious shit, I'm on some G shit, on some real life shit, and if it's not about, you're not gonna get no humor out of me at that time. The Sauce Walker that you love or the one you see on the internet, you're not gonna get that because that's not where my mind is. That's not where my spirit is. There, my chakra is not right there. So that don't make sense. That was me being fake, trying to entertain you at a time where my mind is seeking and my soul is seeking somewhere else. Everything is about what your soul is seeking. You reach the manifestations of life because that's what your soul wanted. You ate food because your soul and your brain told you were hungry. You had sex because you was horny. You made babies and had family because you was lonely. You got money because you was broke. These are all signals and signs that the soul tell you to go do.
Nah, for real.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you catch me in a time where I'm being childish and I'm being humorous, like when I got shot, it's so much death going through my mind, so much, damn, I could have died. This nigga just died with me. How the world looking at this shit, how I look, this shit stupid. I came out here to do some rapper shit, close the business deal, because I didn't come out here just for the concert and the show and to support my nigga Danjo. I came to link out with a company out here, Connect Music Group.
Yeah.
Now, I came to do business, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Connect Music Group.
Yeah, shout out Connect.
Great company out here, a publishing company, distribution company. Been give some good opportunities and situations to my artists and me as well, now that I'm doing business with them. So that's why I said of all the 3 years that Sayso been trying to get me to Memphis, this was the perfect time where it made the most sense because I'm killing 3-4 birds in one stone. So I'm just the type of person that I come to get the job done.
You do, though.
So if I'm having fun and I'm being childish, that's what my mission is, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. Until the pain is numb or not away. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the hospital jumping around, having fun, because in the back of my mind, I gotta go to sleep every night with how it felt seeing my little brother get shot in the face. Like, how many motherfuckers it's only a certain amount of people in this world that know what they feel like and know what it seems like to see a human being alive and well and moving, and that their body is lifeless, and maybe some of their brain particles or their blood is on your clothes. Like, how can you get past that without laughing and smiling and joking and you know what I'm saying? When you get hurt, nigga, what the doctor and them give you? Percocets, Novocaine, that's laughter, nigga.
That's real
They're
shit.
giving you pain relaxers, muscle relaxers. They're giving you shit that feel like a joyous day because right now your leg is cut off. You just got amputation, so we're gonna dope you up to make you. That's what all joy and happiness is laughter is dopamine. That's the dopamine coming down your spinal cord, giving your body the sensation of happiness and joy.
I feel good.
Adrenaline, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just a person that just got my body and my soul trained for that. And when it get bad and it get hard, nigga laugh, smile, play. Because you know what's it's serious and you got to be accountable. You know what you got to get done. Because if you don't get done, you're going to die too. You're not going to survive. You don't make the money. You don't take care of whatever responsibility is. Whatever it is, you ruin your name. You ruin your legacy. Whatever it is that's at risk, you know it's at risk.
No,
So now it's time to be that person. When it's time to rap, it's time to rap. It's time to handle business. Like right now, I'm supposed to be going home.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to been went home. I got people right here waiting on me. People at home waiting. But guess what? My nigga had a list, a bucket list of things that he wanted to see his brother, his CEO, his partner, his a nigga he look up to, a nigga that he sworn his life to with this soul shit. I want to see you make that staple in my city that I want to see you do. I want Memphis to know you the way that I know you. Even though I know my city love you and fans of you from outside looking in. I want the people of my city to get to shake hands and make friends and understand why niggas follow you and why niggas will do everything that they willing to do for you and put their life and put their families and put their shit at risk for Sauce Walka because Sauce Walka do that for them every day.
I'ma
I
keep
tell
it a
niggas
buck,
all the
bro.
time, Sauce my first child, nigga. The Sauce.
You know what I'm saying? And that's your baby. You know what I'm saying? That's your baby. I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm going to keep it $1 million with you. No nigga doing this.
Thank you.
Bro, you a special kind of nigga, fool. Ain't no nigga. Bro, I'm telling, soon as I said, oh, it's over with. I thought I'd never talk to you.
Same here. Same here.
I said, bruh. I said, I was
thinking like Memphis ruined it for us.
I said, bruh, I
We
said,
got a real nigga that we know. If it wasn't for this shit, Sauce Walka for sure gonna pull up. He pull up everywhere else. Now it's a bunch of big rappers out there. No, you know what I'm saying? Salute
They
I
not-
don't want to say their names,
bruh.
but they ain't coming right here like Sauce Walka. They ain't
I
coming to
put
ground
this on
zero.
fuck that. Listen, they not doing what you doing, bruh. Bro, do you understand? You're still here, bruh. This shit ain't normal. Bro, you crazy as a motherfucker, bruh.
I know it. So I got this braid.
But I
sticking
fuck
up.
with that, though. Look, he's so ridiculous.
Retarded. Slow bus. Goku. Alfalfa. When you see a nigga braid up to the car like this, that nigga ain't got no sense.
Look, and Sosa Man in the bed like, that nigga crazy, nigga. That
Yeah,
nigga
that
don't
hoe
get
know
no
I'm crazy.
fuck. That nigga crazy, man.
No, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, man. Shout out to T, man, for putting this together, man. I appreciate
TSF
you,
business,
bro.
man. We, on another time, you know what I'm saying? We could talk on more positive vibes, more positive subject matter.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, right now I just want everybody in the city of motherfucking Memphis and the state of Tennessee to download my brother Sayso P music, listen to his music, watch his videos, listen to TSF music, watch his videos, you know what I'm saying? Help us with, you know what I'm saying, generate money to take care of his family, take care of his mom.
For sure.
You know, we got a studio in Miami that a lot of people know about. I'm gonna keep his studio open. Me and my brother Memphis Black. We live in Miami and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sayso live in Miami and in Memphis. So we want to just keep his investments going and just try to keep the life going and just let my nigga not die in vain. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, my nigga died happy. He died in Memphis with his brother, his CEO. His whole city was talking about him. We pop shit. His videos out. He hung with all the rappers. He died with every rapper in his city, knew his name and his face before he passed. You know what I'm saying? However, he had to wiggle his way in the game. He wiggled his way in the game to a Money Bag, YTB Fat.
Yeah, he did that.
Big Boogies, all the rappers. Before he passed, every rapper in Memphis knew Sayso P. Even though what his light-skinned ass fat nigga pop out of nowhere, this white boy pop up with these braids. Where this nigga come from?
Real talk.
Where this nigga from Raleigh? He Raleigh. I went
Man,
through,
he was on you.
I went through every, this my real brother, nigga. I went through every
Yeah.
channel with him. From talking to niggas from Memphis, just like, nigga, so I was like, I don't know this nigga, I know you. Who is brother? Feel me to a nigga saying, nah, nigga, I'm from Raleigh. I'm from North Memphis. I'm from
Coming like this.
West Memphis, nigga. I know Tank.
Yep.
You know, it's niggas that know my nigga too now.
No,
it's
for
niggas
sure.
that didn't know my nigga, and there's a bunch of people that did know my nigga. Like, nah, I know Tank.
I feel like
nigga, I know his daddy.
Yeah.
Niggas knew my nigga daddy. His daddy was a legend out here type shit. You know what
The
I'm
streets knew him, but the industry was just
Yeah, the
getting
streets
hold
know
to
him, but the industry ain't know him.
Yeah. But I just want to say thank you, brother,
Thank
for putting
you.
this together, man. You know, R.I.P to you. This wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you, man.
Say so,
really
we love you.
appreciate that. We love you, bro.
Nigga, I love you, baby. Black Mafia, TSF Business, Blackbird. You know what I'm saying? We still spilling, we still splashing, smashing in high fashion. Nigga, don't let the sauce fool you, nigga. I never let no shit like this pass again, but in this situation, I gotta be a man.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying? Well, please don't play with this shit. I love you, Sayso. I love you. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? To the city of Memphis, to the state of Tennessee, I hold no grudges. I don't feel no type of way with nobody out here. I don't hold nothing heavy on my chest besides the pain of losing my brother. I'm limping and hopping up out this bitch. You know what I'm saying? With all my pride and all my glory, I don't feel no way. You know what I'm saying? Just hope everybody can let this shit be where it is and leave it where it's at, and we don't have to continue and revisit this type of shit.
And thank you for being the bigger man.
You know what I'm saying?
And just, you know, cause we
all ain't hoes, we all gangsters, we all men.
Nothing, this shit.
A nigga could have came that way, you feel me?
Feel
but
me?
I don't want that. I don't feel no way. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate, you know what I'm saying, as much as I'm hurting, fucked up, I'm appreciative that I'm leaving with my life, going back to my family and kids, and I could continue to help my brother, because we could have lost both of us, and it's just been a big L, period, and everybody just lose.
Yeah, it's been.
At least I'm still here to be the leader, be the help, be the, you know what I'm saying, be the person that made Sayso come and join my life. You know what I'm saying?
You talking right now, your voice was very important. We had to hear this from you. Like, for real. Everybody was on a standstill until you talked.
Yeah, I know, man. This shit fuck with me, man. But it's just the right thing to do. That shit ain't gonna amount to nothing, bro.
Yeah.
Even though a nigga know it could. Just like I could do shit, nigga could have killed me. He ain't killed me.
You feel me?
So what I'ma keep this shit up for? I ain't no kid. I ain't no young ass kid worried about ops and songs and diss records and shit. I'm a millionaire. I'm a boss. I'm a king. I'm a god. I'm a leader. I'm a conqueror. You know what I'm saying? I'm a general.
No, for sure.
Captain. There's thousands and thousands of troops all around the world that love me and gonna listen off of my beck and call. So I'm not gonna waste my power on some shit that's a misunderstanding. You know what I'm saying?
And man, appreciate you.
I just
bro.
hope I can lead by example and more people can put their differences to the side. I hope some beefs and wars in Memphis can end off of this shit.
Oh, this is
from West Memphis, Arkansas, all the way to Memphis. Y'all niggas got a lot of talent. Y'all niggas got a lot of money around this bitch.
Nah, for
I
sure.
seen niggas throwing 20s and big stack. Everybody in the club better stack of money
man.
this tall.
A lot of y'all niggas getting some money, boy.
Nobody can come to Memphis and enjoy this shit with y'all because it's so much beef.
Nah, it is.
So much war, it's so much death, it's so much, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Houston was like that years and years ago. Everybody was scared to come to Houston because of extortion and beef and rap a lot. Niggas had to make it to where people could feel okay and comfortable to come enjoy the city. And now it's one of the most loved places in the world. Memphis got the music by the balls. Y'all just gotta let go of some of the. Yeah, I don't know who am I, but another.
We always
nigga.
had a lot of inner city shit going on.
I understand that. Every city do. Every city hate each other. This hood, that hood. Everybody got a cousin, auntie, mama that got shot. Everybody got that shit, man.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, what everybody don't got is a platform and the opportunities that New York have, LA have, Miami have. We are still in the tender times in our cities and states where we're creating those platforms. Right now, you're creating the platforms. Y'all creating the Hot 97s. We're creating the 106 in Parks and
for sure that.
BET Rap in the Basement. This nigga done spent all this motherfucking money to turn this shit to a spaceship, G14 classified, slide doors and shit. This shit is no different than the production dollars.
Cheap.
That's why I was just finna say, this is no different than the production dollars that was put into MTV, LA, Rap City, all of these shows, freestyle platforms that's in LA to New York. We in the South now.
And see the difference between us and them? With this shit coming out of our pocket.
That's what I'm saying. So what's the point of us spending our own hard-earned dollars to have the tools, have the amenities, have the things that superstars, artists, big companies, because it's not just about the music. It's about sports. It's about revenue.
Yep.
If you got a basketball team in your city, if you have a football team in your city, you have a baseball team in your city, then you have access to trillions of dollars because ESPN, Gatorade, and Nike ain't missing their motherfucking money for any team that's connected to their sources. So if you blessed to have all three or even one within a 20-mile radius of you, even if this is the next city over, you have opportunity. Because there's cameras, there's sports, there's events, there's Final Fours, there's college games. These are all things where equity and money and recycling dollars is brought around and the cameras is around. So all you do is add cameras on top of their cameras and now you have things. Add interviews on top of their interviews because at the end of the day, they're not source. They come to source. When you from somewhere, you're considered source. So, you know what I'm saying?
You're accurate. You read a lot.
Yeah, I used to. I read a lot so much at a period of time that I stopped reading. And it's kind of ignorant that I did that, but yeah, I used to read a lot. I used to read a lot of Napoleon Hill books, Think and Grow Rich, The Secret, a bunch of different shit like that.
Damn, you can tell.
I'm really losing that shit, though. I'm in the streets too much. I'm doing too much other shit. I'm losing my motherfucking articulation skills and some of my vocabulary. Like, I need to start reading again. I be saying, I be forgetting words and shit. Shit I know like a motherfucker.
You think it's the weed?
No, I don't think it's the weed. It's just if you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. Repetition is the strongest form of mastery.
That's real.
For you to master something, you have to repeatedly do it for hours and hours and hours.
Yeah.
You know how many times my nigga had to bust that spin before it went viral? You know how many times he had to edit that shit before he caught that right? He old. I
got it now.
Time. That's how I gotta do it every time.
Putting them hours in is important. Them 10,000.
I be going for 100 in a million.
You did.
Kanye said 10,000. I'm going for 100,000
Yeah,
now.
you gotta get it, man. You gotta get it, man. I appreciate you.
I'm happy I was able to come on this platform, do the interview, show my face. You know what I'm saying? Make the history. Like, I ain't fuck clout, fuck who watching this shit. Fuck y'all if you feeling any type of way about me. I only did this shit because this is the list of things that my brother wanted me to do on his heart before he died with me. He wanted Sauce Walka to be on Wicked Films. He wanted Sauce Walka to walk through Supreme and go viral and do the shit I do in every other clothes store in America. Why I ain't did it in his store, in his city, with his people. That, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He wanted me to come down here and rap and show my face and get in the city, get in the town. And I've done these things, and I don't plan to stop. You know what I'm saying? I love my brother. I love everybody that's from my brotherhood. Shout out to Raleigh. You know what I'm saying? Free my nigga Nuke Bizzle. I've been having niggas from Memphis. You know what I'm saying?
Free Nuke. I love Nuke.
I got a bunch of love out here. You feel me? So, shout out to my brother Sayso P, man. Shout out some peace, TSF Business, TSF Memphis. I love you, fat boy.
Yeah, man. Houston, he finna get home, y'all. The king finna come back, man.
Yeah, it's time for me to splash God to get back to Splash Town.
Splash Town. And we gotta come down there, ain't it, T?
Yeah, we need to.
We gotta go down there.
Yeah, let's open up a store. I got some money.
Yeah.
You might have, what's his name, Johnny Dag mad at me, though.
Johnny Dag.
You got a store out there.
Nah, they didn't.
Store in my store ain't got nothing to do with each other, baby.
Yeah.
And the nigga that got his store, that's my boy. Mike the Closet. Mike, I'll make Mike move in my store whenever I tell him to. That's my boy. We different. And let me go buy a spot and say, Mike, you can move in my spot instead of Johnny Dang.
Coming.
He's leaving.
Simple.
But we love Johnny, though. That's my guy. But Johnny can't fuck with me.
You know that.
That's why when I got these teeth, he was
I'm
bothered.
finna just say that.
He was bothered.
I'm finna just
You
say
losing
that.
your main man.
You losing
I'm
your
the loudest
best
nigga on the
person.
internet.
Loudest, spending the most you
Spending
feel
the
me?
most money and ain't running out.
No.
You know how many rappers have ran out of money?
They done ran out of money,
You know how
bro.
many niggas you ain't
That's right
seen
now,
since
yeah.
COVID?
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't stopped, nigga. I ain't there rolling loud yet.
you know-
Let's talk about it. I'm
Yeah,
supposed to be on
there you
some
go.
sad shit.
There you
I'm
go.
supposed to be on some sad shit.
There you go.
Hey, man, you niggas at Coachella ain't doing nothing better. You know what I'm talking about? Y'all at Coachella rolling loud. They ain't got more money than me in the crowd. Yeah, how about that?
You know-
though?
so you
I'm
know-
having John Morant this money and I can't dunk and I ain't shooting a swish. Yeah, but ask your bitch. Yeah, nigga, every car you niggas trade and give it back, I got them.
So you saying some niggas broke, they just still got their jewelry?
Yeah, they was
okay.
broke when they had the jury. They was broke from the time that they got the jury. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. This is one thing about show business. Show business can be whole business. Because if your ass ain't standing on stage like a monkey, then your ass might end up being a junkie. Because that's what you signed up for in this entertainment business. If your black ass ain't on stage shaking your ass like a monkey entertaining folks, then you're not going to get paid anymore because you sold all of your rights and all of the revenue and the monthly income that comes to an artist or independent artist or independent property in the music industry. You sold those things to be a part of what's called the machine. So once you're a part of the machine and you're a part of the well-oiled system, they guess what? Those white people that own these companies and these big Fortune 500, the black people, all these motherfuckers, what race they is, the people that own these record labels and these companies, have you ever seen their white ass on stage dancing and shaking their ass? Do you ever see the motherfuckers that own Rolling Loud, that own all these big ass things? Do you ever see them worried about dropping a song, or do you ever see them even caring about producing a record? But they'll give you $2 and $3, $4, $5 million because they don't give a fuck about that money. They care about that residual check that comes on the 25th of every month forever. And it's gonna be a time where your platinum record ain't platinum no more.
You did?
That platinum record is not dust. That bitch we used to do $2 million a month. Now that bitch doing 2,000. The same record that was doing $2 million ain't doing nothing but 2,000 now. You done went from platinum to dust. You going straight dust every time you drop. You going dust, double dust, triple dust. That's what you go every time you drop. But that nigga that was staying cool and coasted is 500,000 streams, 300,000 streams consistently.
I was gonna say,
4, 5 projects, 10 projects a year, 3 projects slowly but surely building a cult fan base.
Finna just say
building
that.
up a cult following, building up people that just with your community like a YouTuber.
See, that's what I represent.
Notice, nigga, who got more money, YouTubers or rappers? Start thinking about it.
Hello.
Streamers are getting more money than rappers because they own their shit.
Every day.
And I don't have to be right here to keep making money. Long as this camera's rolling, long as you and your kids just pressing play, long as you see that 5-second commercial that got to get skipped, they send in my chips. With it, as an artist, you sign for an advance and then they take your pants. It's just what it is.
Bro, you fucked up.
It ain't my fault, nigga. This one thing about it, I ain't mad at the Illuminati. I ain't mad at the company that's spanking y'all ass. You dumbass niggas need to read. See, that's what I'm saying.
See, they scared of you, bro.
I ain't fight. Look here, Jews. Keep Jewing their ass up.
You
nigga.
said keep Jewing their ass.
I ain't mad at you, nigga. I do some business with y'all ass, get some money too. Y'all just ain't finna white boy done me. I'm smart. I'm a different type of nigga. Yeah.
You is?
Show me how to live for 80 years, nigga. I don't want to die.
Hey, they don't know how to talk to you, bro.
Shit, nigga, I'm the wrong nigga to talk to because I'm being turned to an alien right with their ass.
You gonna break that
I'm
shit
smart.
all the way down.
Yeah, I'm going to the next dimension, nigga. Fuck these niggas outside. Bitch. I ain't one of them dumb niggas, man.
They be like, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah, whenever it's time for us to fuck
There's
around.
too many people around.
Yeah, man, I'll meet you at Area 52, man. You know what I'm saying? I'll meet you in the middle of the desert. I ain't scared. You see, I ain't scared. You know, for the crutch right on the pot again.
For the crutch.
So whatever get me the superpowers so I can be with the Avengers. You know what I'm saying? G4, whatever, the super serum, the Spider-Man shit, radiation, go and throw me in the machine. I ain't fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? As long as I come out with immortality, superpowers, more millions, I'm with it, baby.
You different, bro. Ooh-wee.